Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Here's Michael Badgley, ready to kick this one off. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Richardson. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He's in. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They give to Hall. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Conklin goes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. To the tight end, Likely. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. First and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now Richardson. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
The motion man here is Mitchell. He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
To the goal line and in. And now Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Pass caught right side by Conklin. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time. tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Conklin goes in motion. They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A gain there of 21. Good for a Jets 1st down. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And If defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy, we could have a record-setting performance on our hands. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
DK Metcalf was the intended target, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Going.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. That is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. Now the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Back to the air again. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But a fortunate bounce, he got it right back. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
And this sequence, not one to build on. He's going to lose yardage on the 3rd down, and quickly it brings up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
With the score, Colts 21, Jets nothing.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first and 10, here's Richardson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes planned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On a zone read, a give to White. White, first down and much more. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. The drive begins with a run by White. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now a 3rd and 2. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. He'll get 10 there on the keeper. That's going to be good for a 1st down.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Now it's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
Another carry for the running back. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Here's Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They'll run over center with White. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Number 36 on the carry. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. It's White.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a give up the middle with White. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Third and goal. They'll run. And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up 4th down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down.
That's going to be intercepted.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark should be enough to put this one on ice.